Like I said, I competed at Red Seagull's Cowboy Poetry Gathering when I was a senior in high school in 2010, and so I kind of wrote this one after my experience with him. And the title is I Call Him Red. When I think of cowboy poetry, one man always comes to mind. Most of you have probably heard of him. He's truly one of a kind. I remember the first time I met him when I was just a child. On his ranch I learned the cowboy way. Man, the stories he told were wild. Everything about him said that he was a cowboy at heart. From his words of wisdom to his boots and hat, he really fit the part. And though many years my senior, I was inspired by what he said, especially when he told me that, like mine, his hair once was red. Even from a young age, there was a bond between that cowboy and I. We expressed ourselves through poetry, and neither of us were shy. Through his poems, he told the stories of cowboys in the Western way. I wanted to write poems like that and prayed I would one day. I'd come from a ranching background, just like he had done, and I wanted to tell my own stories of life beneath this blistering Texas sun. Well, several years down the road, he and I met again at the stockyards in Fort Worth, in front of women and children and men. Because of him, I got the chance to write that powerful poem about my daddy the farmer that, for the audience, really hit home. It was an amazing feeling to touch people with a story about my roots, just like the man standing beside me, again in his cowboy hat and boots. Now, over a year later, I'm proud to call him my friend. He's one of the few true cowboys left in this world. With him, few can contend. He goes by many titles and his work is quite widespread. And though most folks call him Mr. Seagull, me, I call him Red. Thank you very much.